Good afternoon. Good to know you're still watching the national broadcaster. Great inspiration right there during the gospel hype moment as you wind up this year 2023, and of course looking forward to spending more time as at the beginning of the year next year, and so many more years ahead as you continue to support the national broadcaster. My name is Sandra Kahunde, coming to you live from Broadcast House, Mahal Avenue, and here to give you a special edition, the weekly news roundup that comes your way every Sunday. Now, straight into the activities you could have missed out during the week. Prime Minister Right Honourable Robin Nabanja has led a team of engineers from the Ministry of Works and Transport to assess the condition of roads that were affected by recent heavy rains. Among other places visited, we had the Nyamundenza River crossing at Chihimbira Kibinjo sub-county, that is Kakumiro district, that was washed away in November 2023, affecting transport between Kakumiro and the Mubende district.
Prime Minister Robin Nabanja, who is also the Kakumiro District Woman Member of Parliament, says assessment of planned rehabilitation works scheduled to begin next week is in preparation.
Since 1st November, we have not had any vehicle crossover. The people of Mubende, this side of Butorogo, they use our schools. We have a better school here called Coach for the mission. And our people also get produce from Mubende. The Mubende people also come and buy produce from our area. There has been business over this bridge. It has been not possible for people to trade since that time. So I informed the Ministry of Works, who came here. Engineer Dongo was here. I informed the PS, Minister of Works. I informed the General Katumba. We had a number of meetings. So I'm happy today. They have sent me Engineer Kabiho.
William Kabiho, Assistant Commissioner Engineering at Ministry of Works and Transport, says the assessment has been done and technical guidance shall be provided.
We shall come up with a report and see how we can get the requirements
Nabanja adds that this road was used by President Yoweri Museveni during the popular Africa Kwetu 2018 trek that covered a 120-mile distance from Galamba to Birembo, where his then rebel army faced one of its toughest battles in the fight to overthrow Obote.
This is where the president passed when he was trekking from Chamusisi, Chivoga, up to Mubende here, up to Butorogo, then Kakumiro, up to Birembo.
Hope Nakazibwe, the Mubende District Woman Member of Parliament, and Bogere Kaswija, the District Councillor, Chivijo Sub-County in Kakumiro District, attaches much value to this river crossing vis-a-vis the two districts' connectivity.
Olutindo luno luhoyire okusobola kubala fuso ezitali hansi wa 2 ziba 15 ha 2 ebicholi nibiruga Mubende nibigenda Kakumiro nibirabizamu Kampala na Kiboga na handi obumonde buno butakuli obujungu burugayo muno Mubende ye kulimaga muno butakuli bijungu nibukulisa Kisita Mwitanzige Hoima na handi nabwekyo bintu bya maguzi bingi muno bitukozisaga kuba nibiraba kisarwa.
Some of the residents are happy that the government has come to their aid after the Prime Minister's visit.
Nitusima government ya Museveni abwo kutusindikira Prime Minister okuika mwanya aho ebizibu byaberire okugira ngo atuyambe okugira ngo tufone omuhanda aho abana bo kurabiramu bari kuza kushoma n'ebintu byitu ebyasisikire tufune oburyo bwo kwa kubigaruriza.
The river crossing connects Mubende and Kakumiro districts at Butologo. The roadworks are expected to begin on 3rd January 2024. Later in the day, the Premier met leaders from Kakumiro Town Council and Katikara Sub-County to assess service delivery in the year 2023 and also plan for 2024.
The Parliament of Uganda has expressed readiness to host a successful and peaceful Commonwealth Speakers Conference that is scheduled to start on 3rd January 2024. The chairperson organizing committee, Abdul Katuntu, says the health sector, transport sector and conference hall to hold the meetings are all ready. However, there are still challenges of accessibility. They have received confirmation from 43 speakers from the Commonwealth countries, and these are also expected to visit different tourism sites in Uganda, which will boost the tourism sector. During this conference, speakers of all countries that were colonized by Britain come together to share experiences on how they have handled challenges facing them, like gender equality, decentralization process, and this one will mostly prioritize climate change and youth.
To go, everything is in place. All the committees are putting final touches on their assignments. We divided this assignment into different sectors. The health sector, they have had their emergency medical health services ready in case need arises. The transportation sector is ready. All the vehicles we need are already parked and in place. We are not hiring a single vehicle during this conference. We are going to use government vehicles, public vehicles, good vehicles from designated senior officers of government. We have already retrieved them. They are parked in Kololo and some at parliamentary grounds. The conference hall facilities are already in place, including the committee rooms where different committees of the Speakers' Conference will be taking place. Security has been guaranteed. The entire security infrastructure is in place. We assure our delegates that we are going to hold one of the most peaceful conferences they have known. Mentions from around 43 speakers. They have already sent their itineraries. We have attached courtesy MPs to each delegation and protocol officers. A little bit of challenges of accessibility, but as you know, Uganda is going to hold 3 big meetings, international meetings. The access roads are being worked on up to now, but at least the main access road will be ready by the time our guests are arriving tomorrow. They will have even opened up that place near Usaba roundabout. Colleagues who are in administration of the city, that is Kampala Capital City Authority, is to make sure that our infrastructure is good, with or without us receiving visitors. So government should allocate more resources for refurbishment and maintenance of our city roads, because some of them are in a state of disrepair. However, we have mapped out where our guests will be passing, and all those roads are motorable, which were formerly colonies of the British, come together and share experience about the pertinent issues which they think these parliaments should be addressing, whether it is about gender equality, it is about environment, is about democratization processes, is about economic development of their countries, because the Commonwealth is a family. Countries that were for a long time colonized by Britain, and many of them have challenges. How do they come together and share experience together with their former colonial master, who is United Kingdom? What are they going to achieve is, once you share challenges, how do you overcome them to have better countries, to have the livelihood of your people better? That's the main aim of this conference. How do you manage your parliament? Diverse political opinions, sometimes contradictory. How do you manage your disagreements? All those are discussed in a very candid way. Some speakers have been speakers for a very long time. Others have been speakers for a very short time. So those who have not been at the helm of their parliaments for a long time here, the old hands at the job. Those who have been there for a long time. Even those who have been there for a long time are very old men. Then you have young people, the new crop of leaders coming up. How do they manage their affairs and so on? So it's a very enriching experience.
Uganda Police Force, together with other security and law enforcement agencies, have assured Ugandans and other people living in the country of their security and their property as they prepare to welcome the new year 2024. Police has also set up committees to monitor churches and concert venues to ensure there are no clashes, as it happened earlier this year at Freedom City. This communication was made by Kampala Metropolitan Police spokesperson Patrick Onyango in an interview with our reporter Ivan Juko.
It's a warm-up moment across the globe as people prepare to welcome the new year 2024. As it's a common norm among people, some converge at places of worship and pray to God to bless them, although others go to entertainment places. Despite this anxiety among the citizens, security operatives have tightened security and deployed teams to patrol the country.
We have planned for the eve and for the new year, and we are coordinating as security agencies with one voice to see that all Ugandans enjoy the day. As security forces, we have deployed in strategic places, both overt and covert forces, to deter any threat. We have also deployed motorized patrols. These include motorcycle squads, 9-9 systems, foot patrollers, and general security.
Kampala Metropolitan Police spokesperson Patrick Onyango urges Ugandans to be cautious amidst the celebrations.
You to be very, very vigilant. Whatever you see, if you see any suspicious character, you see any suspicious person, you see anything suspicious in where you stay, in a place where you have gone for entertainment, in a place where you have gone for worship, please alert police immediately. You are going for enjoyment, either for prayers, either places of entertainment, see that you leave your doors when they are locked. See that the security of your home is protected. See that you leave security lights on.
Onyango also advised the parents not to leave young children locked in houses to avoid any repercussion.
Do not leave children unattended to at home. The issue of locking the children in the house and you leave a candle burning, you leave a charcoal burning, then you go for worship, you go for places of entertainment without nobody to attend to a kid. We normally get bad reports at the end of the day. Either the kids have been suffocated, either they have been burned. You know, when you leave charcoal stove burning and a candle, anything can happen.
Police also warns against violence and mischievous acts of burning tires, thus spoiling road infrastructure.
Some people want to go and burn tires on the road, want to go and burn Christmas trees on the road. Please do not do that. Our forces who will be on patrols, they will get you when you are burning a tire, they will arrest you and you will start your day, your year in cells. So be cautious, do not do that.
Police has also set up committees and measures to monitor the venues and conditions to deter any moments of threat, as it was at the beginning of the year 2023 at Freedom City.
Except what happened last year, this time the Inspector General of Police, they sat as management of police and gave a detailed guidelines that promoters have to follow, that the owners of premises, that places of entertainment or worships have to follow. And these detailed guidelines are there for them. And the most important thing is that divisional security committee or district security committee have to go to those places to visit, to hold meetings and see whether they meet the requirement as set out by the Inspector General of Police. If it has, among them they are supposed to have the access routes, not supposed only to be one, or in case of exit, in case of anything happen, the exit route is not supposed to be one, it's supposed to be several.
Police has resumed conducting night operations and motorists have been urged to be cautious on the road.
On behalf of the security agencies within Kampala Metropolitan, the Commander Kampala Metropolitan, that is Senior Commissioner of Police, Stephen Tani, wishes all Ugandans a happy New Year.
I'm Ivan Juko for UBC.
Now in other updates, Dr. Birungi Mutahunga, the District Health Officer for Kanungu, has welcomed a government initiative to provide ambulances for emergency treatment in transit. She expressed gratitude while receiving a Type B ambulance and tricycles delivered by Dr. Chris Bariomonsi. The Member of Parliament for Kinkizi County East, Bariomonsi, emphasized the importance of responsible use of these vehicles as we take a look in this following story.
Kinkizi East Member of Parliament, Dr. Chris Bariomonsi, has handed over an ambulance and 3 tricycles to support emergency health response in Kanungu district.
Kinkizi West received its own ambulance last year, so now that means all the 2 constituencies in Kanungu have got an ambulance, Type B ambulance.
The fully equipped ambulance allows for treatment while in transit and will serve the district hospital, health centers 3 and 4.
Which is going to be stationed at Kamboga Hospital, which is our district hospital here in Kanungu. We thank the NRM government and the Ministry of Health for delivering on the pledges which the NRM government had made earlier on. I also received a donation of 2 tricycle ambulances, and they are also very essential and critical in saving lives, especially of pregnant mothers. And we took a decision to station one of them at Chinaba Health Center 3, which is a little bit far from the district headquarters here.
Birungi Mutahunga, the DHO Kanungu, highlighted that the additional ambulance will enhance service extension, especially considering the challenging terrain of the district. During the handover, Dr. Bariomonsi cautioned against mismanagement of the ambulances.
Now these ambulances are supposed to be 1 ambulance for every 100,000 population. Kanungu, we are about 300,000, so we have 2. Hopefully we shall get the 3rd.
Minister Bariomonsi also engaged with NRM leaders, district and sub-county councillors and NRM chairpersons to discuss service delivery, unity and effective government service delivery in Kanungu district.
Government continues to provide resources, and I was mobilizing the leaders to get down on the ground and be able to monitor government programs, but also most importantly to sensitize the population to embrace some of the programs which we have, like the parish development model, yoga. These are special programs we have designed as government to create wealth and fight poverty, because
now a sad one coming through. The body of a woman identified as Nakagwa Esther has been discovered in a lodge situated in Lufula Zone, Kawempe Division in Kampala District. And meanwhile, in Nakabugo Village, a man was found dead and his body dumped in a garbage pit.
A woman
woman identified as Nakagwa Esther, a resident of Matoga in Wakiso district, was found dead in a lodge in Kawempe, Kampala district. Nakagwa allegedly fled from her home in Matoga after having some misunderstandings with her husband and decided to get involved in prostitution. In Kawempe, Kampala district, Nakagwa Esther's body was found in a pool of blood in a lodge in Kawempe, with 3 stab wounds in the stomach and the neck.
Tetumanyi gye yava ero si teberipotinga n'ababapangisa bennyini tebabaleeta ku ero si byene najjudde ebisagosabo byonna bamusazasazi simanyi kubanga ate tayomba.
Omukyalo ono bayingidde ne nono eyamuse mu kisenge kimu ndowooza oluvannyuma ne bafuna obutakaanya nasalawo okumutematema ye n'adduka.
The head of defense in the area confirmed to have seen the woman in the area for some time.
Embeera gye babeeramu naddala abakazi bagenda ne bano beewa babba baabwe ne babasiba buli kantu konna najja n'atandika omulimu guno olw'okuba batalina mulimu gwakukola ki gwakukola.
Residents decried the increasing number of lodges in the area, which has led to an increase in prostitution.
Njagala omulanga gwange gugenda eri abantu mwenna abandaba nti bw'oba onyiize fuba okulaba nga osala amagezi engeri gyo controlling obwongo bwo obutatuusa ku munno kintu ng'ekyo.
Residents say, although on several occasions they have raised their concern to the relevant authorities, it has all been in vain. Meanwhile, residents of Nakabugo village in Kawempe division woke up to sad news after discovering a dead body dumped in a septic tank. The body had a polythene bag around the head, an identification that the deceased could have been suffocated to death.
Tugezezaako okubuuza abatuuze babamanyi omufu omugenzi nga tebamumanyi. Okunoonyereza kwaffe twawandise statement okuva ku batuuze esigadde twagala kuzuula kiki ekyemusse.
Meanwhile, Ewan Kakoba, a resident of industrial area in Waise Kawempe division, was found dead after he was accidentally injured by timber he was carrying with a friend. According to eyewitnesses, Kakoba was hit by timber on the head and upon falling down, he breathed his last. Though Kakoba was rushed to Mulago Hospital for first aid, all was in vain since he had already died. Patrick Onyang, the Kampala Metropolitan Police spokesperson, confirmed the death of the 3 people.
Omukozi omu mu kifuba nagwa wansi bane bagezezaako okumudusa mu ddwaliro okufuna obujjanjabi naye yafiiridde mu kkubo.
Police retrieved the bodies of the deceased and took them to Mulago National Referral Hospital for post-mortem as investigations are ongoing to ascertain the cause of their death. Deborah Namamonde, Kisache Tekera, UBC News.
Well, sudden update right there. In other activities, Uganda and the Korean International Youth Fellowship Organization is set to establish a mindset change university to fight unwanted characters in society like corruption, drug abuse and other criminal behaviors. A State Minister for ICT, Godfrey Kabyanga, says Uganda's problems are entrenched in the wrong mindset of the people that lead them to do unwanted things. He made the remarks during a public lecture on mindset change at Makerere University, organized by the International Youth Fellowship, a Korean-led organization.
Thousands of people, mainly the youth, gathered at Makerere University to attend a mindset change public lecture organized by a South Korean-based philanthropist, Reverend Dr. Ok Soo Park, founder of International Youth Fellowship. In his speech, Reverend Dr. Su told the gathering that it's wrong just to tell the youth to stop drug abuse or unwanted behaviors by the society, but rather engage them through mindset change.
The important thing is
우리가 도둑질하지 말라, 술 마시지 말라, 도박하지 말라 알아요.
telling people don't drink, don't smoke, don't gamble. Yeah, everybody knows that already.
근데 그 도박하고 싶은 마음,
But the heart to gamble,
술 마시고 싶은 마음에
the heart of wanting to
이기지를
drink,
못해요.
they are unable to overcome that heart.
근데 우리 마음에 예수님이 오시면
But in our hearts, if Jesus comes,
예수님도 쉽게 이겨서.
Jesus can easily overcome it.
암만 술 마시지 마.
No matter how much you tell them, don't drink,
마약하지 마.
don't do drugs, don't do
자기도
this.
안 하려고 하는데.
And yeah, you don't want to do it yourself,
그걸 못 이겨요.
but people are unable to overcome it.
마음의 세계는
But the world of the heart,
예수님의 힘이 우리 안에 들어와서
if the power of Jesus enters
마음을
us,
장악하면.
He pledged to work with the government of Uganda to establish a mindset change university to fight unwanted behaviors among the youth.
모든 학생들이 배워서
so that all the students can learn mind
밝은
education,
마음으로 행복하게 살도록 하려고 합니다.
so that they can live with a bright heart, with a happy life.
하여튼 저희들이 만든 학교 와 보면 깜짝
And
놀라요.
everybody's amazed at the school that we built. They come and they see it, they're amazed.
학생들이 일주일에 1시간씩만 마인드 교육을
Students,
합니다.
they just learn mind education for 1 hour a week,
이제 우간다 모든 젊은이도 변할 것입니다.
and we want to bring change to all the youths of Uganda.
그 소원입니다.
And that's what I look forward to doing.
그런 복된 나라가 되고.
It'll become a very blessed nation.
State Minister for ICT Godfrey Kabyanga welcomed the move, saying the university will help fight unwanted behaviors in the society like corruption, drug abuse and criminality.
If we can really work on our minds, we just get determined as Ugandans that we can do it. And then we fight corruption first of all. In Korea there is no corruption at all. Because here what is eating us up is corruption. So that is where we have a problem. Mindset. People just think, and then redundant. People will spend all the day in Vivanda watching football, watching video, and not minding about work.
Mr. Kabyanga says the procurement of the land by government to give to the Korean-based organization is at final stages, and within 2 years the university will be up and running.
We are working closely with them. At least government has earmarked some land, and we are finalizing the processes somewhere in Chitalia so that they can establish an institution. We have already agreed with them. They are ready even now.
Philip Aguta for UBC News at Makerere in Kampala.
Former Defense Minister Dr. Crispus Chionga has commended security organs for the tremendous work they have exhibited in fighting the ADF, which has been terrorizing communities neighboring the national parks. He says that the cooperation of the Wananchi and security organs has been friendly in finding the whereabouts of the enemy.
Former Defense Minister Dr. Crispus Chionga has continued to thank President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and the UPDF for fighting the Allied Democratic Forces, ADF, which has been a threat to the population.
His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the Commander-in-Chief of the Security Forces, for the intervention that has kept these elements at bay. So in the same vein, we thank the UPDF, the Uganda Police Force, the intelligence forces, and the population for the strong cooperation in handling this issue of the security. So it has been a fairly difficult year, very eventful and difficult. But that's behind us now, and we should work hard to ensure that we don't get that repeat of difficult.
He appreciates that this year, 2023, Kasese district has had difficulties of the ADF rebels and urged the population to continue supporting the security organs in ensuring that the enemy doesn't get a chance to come to the community. As we end the year 2023, Dr. Crispus Chionga has used this chance to remind the people of Kasese about the NRM agenda of fighting poverty and hunger through agriculture. He urges the population to embrace cassava farming in order to improve household incomes.
Encourage the population to revive in a strong way cassava farming. I think we have succeeded in that respect. While we've been getting planting materials from the neighboring district of Commonwealth, that is no longer the case. We now have within Kasese enough planting materials for cassava, and come next year, it will even be more than we need.
Dr. Chionga, who is also the NRM chairperson, Kasese district, advises parents to grow crops that have nutritional value around their homes to reduce unstunted children in the Rwenzori region.
While cassava is important, while cassava will give us energy, by itself, it cannot give you food security. You need cassava plus all the time. Sweet potatoes plus other food types for the children and even for the adults, so that the children grow well, they are strong, and are able to do work in the population.
UBC Weekly News Roundup. Leaders of Madi Okolo district have warned the managers of tractors supplied by the government of Uganda against misuse and personalizing them. They say the tractors are for the community to improve agricultural production with aim of eliminating household poverty. Madi Okolo got 12 handheld tractors for the 12 lower local governments and a bigger one managed by Ofaka Sacco with supervision of the district. The launch and handover of Madi Okolo tractors was undertaken by West Nile Regional Whip Jackson Atima, together with district political and technical leaders.
Actually, Langwa and West Nile has received a handheld tractor. This is a very big achievement for northern Uganda, and I have to thank His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for this effort. And this will indeed increase the household income in our communities. It will increase the livelihood of the people, and it will boost the tax base of our country.
The pillar that has called us today is the fourth pillar, commercialization of what? Agriculture. The Minister of Agriculture answered us that Madi Okolo has already been given another tractor. Where is this tractor? And where is it located? I said, which tractor? A tractor by government, by himself, to Madi Okolo. We say the tractor is in Lower Madi. The woman MP received one tractor for the people, the blue tractor. So, if that tractor is in Lower Madi, can this tractor then be given to the Upper Madi to serve the constituents? If he had here well the communication, that this tractor is going to service where? Upper Madi. Are we clear? It means the other Malif tractor for the people is already here in Lower Madi.
The implication is that if we do not use these tractors according to the guidelines, if we abuse them, these tractors will be withdrawn.
Ahead of the 12th January 2024 MK movement Baraza in Mitoma, leaders in the district have addressed a press conference to mobilize people to come and attend in big numbers. Now, MK movement leaders, including the Mayor, Kashenshero Town Council, Arinda Ediger, and Lady Councillor Mitoma Town Council, Mbabazi Mary, addressed the media at Mitoma Town Council offices to shed more light on the function. Arinda says as Mitoma, they are ready to welcome General Muhoozi Kainerugaba on 12th January 2024 at Mitoma Playground. Some of the activities lined up for January 12th include, among others, tree planting to conserve the environment, games and sports, and music, dance and drama.
The president and the Museveni through General
I want a stable country, I want a stable transition. So that is why we have identified General Kainerugaba and we are sticking on him as the next president because he's capable, because we know he can tackle the issues that have been lagging us behind as a country. The issues of insecurity, the issues of corruption, the issues of unemployment, the issues of infrastructure, poor infrastructure, all come up as a result of corruption. Most of them come up as a result of corruption. And from what General Muhoozi has done, what we know so far, he's very capable of tackling all those problems. So me as a person, I will die with him.
Now, Christians under the umbrella organization National Fellowship of Born Again Pentecostal Churches of Uganda have appealed to government to offer amnesty to all those people that were jailed during the 2021 general election.
This is Bishop Patrick Musoke, the overseer of the National Fellowship of Born Again Pentecostal Churches of Uganda, Kampala region. He's seen here delivering his New Year message at their offices in Makerere, Chivulu, a Kampala suburb. Pastor Yunus Mutembe
and church leaders, we hereby appeal to the government of Uganda, to the judiciary, to the president, to the prisons for amnesty of people who have been in prison for long without being condemned or sentenced, and such people who have stayed in the prison for long without receiving a fair trial. We appeal to the government for the amnesty as we enter the new year, that as we celebrate the entrance into the new year, some people who have been in the prison for long may be given amnesty.
The public relations officer of the same organization appeals to Ugandans to focus on developmental programs, most especially those initiated by the government, in order to fight household poverty.
We are crossing from 2023 to 2024. We are in festives. I urge all Ugandans to be vigilant and remain vigilant as we cross the year. Ladies and gentlemen, Uganda is our country and Uganda is our nation. Uganda is our motherland. Let us work hard to cross this year and enter the new year with aims and objectives.
Bishop Herbert Buyondo of Victory Church, Namungona, used this occasion to ask government to involve the church in formulating the marriage bill. Also present here was Pastor Salmon Mwesigwa of Good News Church, whose message of proper child upbringing went to parents.
My fellow parents, that God has given us these children. We are parents, which means children cannot parent themselves. We must talk to our children, we must guide our children. You find a 16-year-old, 17, 15, walking on their own, unguided, no permission, no direction. Even when you ask the parent, where is the child, I don't know. So there should be parental consent. The child leaving the home, the parent must know and know where the child is going. My children, we call. The parent will say, my children are arranging a birthday party, can you allow? So I will talk to the parent first.
Pastor Frank Salata, the in charge of youth at the National Fellowship of Born Again Pentecostal Churches of Uganda, urged Christians to put God before anything else as they forge their future.
Yes, I just want to urge the youth that today, all this season, we are passing through the excitement season. But let us have understanding. Let us be conscious about our lives. Let us be safe in Jesus Christ. So And also let us love our government, because our government has done more good in our lives, so it has given us platform. So
it's super fast internet. Oh, it's a super camera. It's a super battery. Yeah, it's a super deal. Get the Kabode Super from MTN now at a reduced initial deposit of only 49,000 shillings and pay the balance in Pola for as low as 833 shillings per day. Grab this Super Kabode deal and get 2 GB of free MTN data every month for 8 months. Get the Kabode Super now from any MTN shop countrywide. Everywhere you go, MTN, regulated by UCC.
In this family, we can't agree on anything. Martha. We can't even agree on what to watch. All the games to play. Martha. Ndoza Mulabi. We can't even agree on what to eat. At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long. Anti-economy. I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
When it is KB o'clock, you need more from your voice bundles. That's why MTN is offering you more minutes across all networks that don't expire. Buy the new 90-minute Freedom Bundle at 5K or the 200-minute bundle at 10K and just with no limit. Katiteri ate. No excuses. Make the call now. Dial *100 *21# or use the My MTN app and enjoy your Freedom Bundle today. MTN. Together we are unstoppable. Terms and conditions apply. MTN is regulated by the Uganda Communications Commission.
Welcome back. Good to be having your company. Now straight into business. After Dorcas Mirembe, aka Mama D, breaking an Irish man's record of cooking non-stop for nearly 120 hours, she now joins a list of individuals and events recorded in the Guinness World Book of Records. Many Ugandans and events in Uganda are recorded in this book, and over 4,000 records around the globe are added annually.
Many individuals dare to perform both dangerous and mesmerizing experiments for the sake of desire to become famous through the Guinness World Book of Records. Some of the activities are beyond the borders of abilities of a regular person, and in addition, many of the record holders have extraordinary abilities and rare features of their bodies. Despite the risk involved in this, a number of Ugandans and events in Uganda have been recorded in this book. And just of recent, Phaneroo Ministries Church in Kampala was recorded in the Guinness World Records after a congregation clapped non-stop for a total of 3 hours 16 minutes, surpassing the previous record of 2 hours and 5 minutes previously held by Clark Stevens and the Festival of Awesomeness in the United Kingdom since 2019.
I wanted to make sure that it would be so hard for the next person to set the record. That's why we set it at 3 hours and 16 minutes. This records is a secular platform, but we can use that as well to preach the gospel. Because like I said, if somebody's reading through that and they see that the longest applause is in the name of Jesus, maybe.
Raymond Kahuma from Kasokoso, Wakiso, managed to hold the record of the largest Ugandan Rolex that weighed 204 kilograms, 2 meters in length, 0.6 meters at its thickest. Joshua Cheptegei is recorded in this book for the fastest run in 5,000 meters male in August 2020 at Stade Louis in Monaco. He completed the run in 12 minutes and 35 seconds. Rukilabasaija Omukama Oyo Nyimba Kabamba Ikulu Rikidi, the fourth of Toro Kingdom, is recorded in the Guinness World Records as the youngest reigning monarch after ascending to the throne in 1995 at a tender age of 3 years. Other Ugandan events recorded in the Guinness World Records include the Entebbe raid codenamed Operation Thunderbolt in 1976. That is taken to be the shortest hostage rescue operation. It took only 35 minutes for Israel commandos to rescue 102 of the 106 Israelis that had been taken hostage by President Idi Amin. Many people have used the Guinness World Record as a tool to reach their goals, though some fail to attain this. The Guinness World Record have no monetary benefit, but some opportunities may help the holders attain it through endorsements and sponsorships from various organizations. Despite financial gains, most record holders have more targets to prove, as Ariot Okot, a Ugandan, hugged a tree for more than 8 hours to embrace the beauty of nature.
Hi guys, my name is Ariot Faith Patricia. Currently, as you see, I'm hugging a tree because I'm attempting to break a Guinness record, a Guinness World Record, for the longest time to hug a tree by an individual. The current record is just about 8 hours, and I'm hoping to break it soon.
Bantu Machawe Semambo, UBC.
More business and nature is a gift from God which deserves good care and protection for the future generations to enjoy. As we end the year 2023, we take a look at Lake Nkugute in Rubirizi district, which has attracted many people within and outside Uganda due to its uniqueness.
Lake Nkugute in Rubirizi district has become one of the tourist attractions due to its uniqueness. It appears in the shape of a map of Africa. The people of Rubirizi and other surrounding districts have always come together to this unique place to exhibit their different cultures in a way of conserving nature and the environment. During the Nature Tijicha festivals held at the shores of Lake Nkugute in Rutoto sub-county, Rubirizi district, the leaders here encourage the population to copy from what their grandfathers used to practice in preserving nature.
It's our command, it's our duty, the duty of everyone to protect nature, to preserve nature. That's why we have put on this Bunyaguru or Rubirizi Tijicha Nature Festival. As you know, the message of the Pope is to preserve the environment. And as you see, the world is changing. There is global warming because human beings have encroached on the nature. Therefore, I call upon everyone, let's work together to preserve nature, to keep what God has given us so that we may live happily in this beautiful world.
The former Member of Parliament of Bunyaruguru County, Rubirizi District, Honorable Benjamin Cadet, believes that if people adopt traditional ways of manufacturing things, it can translate into depending on Ugandan-made products other than on items that come from abroad.
I think it is upon us, the current generation, to see how these specialties are preserved and enhanced to make it much better, so that we can begin making better knives that can compete with factory-made knives, but made from here.
Katsime Marcel, a nature activist, says that if such activities of nature conservation and environment protection continue, it would increase tourism attraction both for the local people and those coming from outside Uganda.
I want to let the world understand that we should protect our culture as people from Bunyaruguru, Rubirizi, the part of Uganda. Another thing.
tugenda ku Entebbe Resort Beach omuli Africa Band Alien Skin n'abayimbi abaliko era Boxing Day balasa kwa Kamwesi
Shiba Karungi, and I'm calling you out on Boxing Day at Kamwesi Mall.
abayimbi abalala bangi asitano mu December tugenda kwa Sheraton Gardens Radio for UG Mix Dance Party Dr. Jose Chameleon mixers by the course Shiba Karungi n'abalala bangi asatu mu December Masindi tugenda kwa Radio 7 UG Mix Dance Party lumu January 2024 tweyiwa ku Resort Beach Entebbe olwo lumu January era tugenda kwa Africa Band kwa Kamwesi kati gomanyi jona agenda bitigikibwa Mighty Group Limited bitedwa mu sente Leonard Contractors no worries but I'm sounds Mighty Group
MTN.
Now taking you through sports, the Ugandan football community is mourning the loss of one of its revered figures and passer winger, Ibrahim Bwembo. The former Uganda Cranes international, known for his remarkable contributions to Express FC, Kofi FC and other renowned teams, breathed his last on Friday evening. The passer winger played a crucial role in the Cranes' triumph at the 1992 CECAFA title in Tanzania, a moment of glory that resonates with fans to this day. Beyond his exploits on the field, Bwembo transitioned into coaching, taking the helm at Express FC in 1997. His leadership and guidance left an indelible mark on the club, further solidifying his legacy in Ugandan football. The loss of this football icon leaves a void that will deeply be felt by those who admired his skills, leadership and unwavering commitment to the sport. As tributes continue to pour in, Ibrahim Bwembo's impact on Ugandan football remains a poignant reminder of the lasting legacy he leaves behind. The Wingers' former club Express FC this afternoon demolished Vipers 2-0 in the encounter at Awankulukuku. This as a tribute to the fallen player. More of sports, Kisenyi FC and Football Club of Luzira recorded their first losses of the 2023-24 Bet Power Futsal Super League in March Week 6 as Park FC continued their unbeaten run.
Kisenyi FC and Football Club of Luzira failed to defeat in March Week 6 of the Futsal Super League against underdogs Edgar's Youth Program and Park FC respectively. Kaboa Dream Team beat Lubaga Gramen by 5-3 on Thursday night, as Nansana recorded 7-0 past Kawempe FC. Park FC are the table leaders and continue their unbeaten run after an impressive display against Luzira football team.
Yeah, I still feel so good and nice to continue being unbeaten. It's just a fight and hard work. All the team players been working so hard that you can keep this thing. And you know, when you work hard, you have to achieve it. You have to achieve what you want. With the work hard, all the players put in, you have to continue winning and winning.
Our game plan is to win. So we come here to win. We don't come here to play in the game. Our mission is to win the trophy. That's it.
Park FC is now on the wanted list of teams that need to be axed. Will they fumble against the mighty Kisenyi FC on Friday the 5th of January 2024? Only Match Week 7 will tell the story. Mashamira Victor, UBC News.
Well, it's been a special edition that winds up our lunchtime news bulletins for the year 2023, and it's been my pleasure to be here to serve you. Looking forward to having more of your company next year, year 2024. My name is Sandra Kahunde, and bring you warm and wonderful greetings from the team behind the scene. Keep watching the National Broadcaster. God bless you.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Best thoughts for the festive season to you, our dear clients. Our journey wouldn't be the same without you. May all your dreams come true this new year.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
It's true, the festive season can feel like a lot of work, particularly for mothers. But when you look back on the festive seasons in your life, you'll find you have created family traditions and lasting memories. Those memories, good and bad, are really what helps to keep a family together over the long haul.